Alright, good morning everybody, and how are we all doing? Don't be surprised, I'm doing a morning stream for a change, for probably the first time in years. I know I've streamed a couple of times in the afternoon, but straight up in the morning, about an hour after I get up? No, I haven't done this in a while. So welcome to Peak Dopelives Day, where I will be streaming 3 times in a single day, hopefully, like I used to do back in my peak on the Dopelives community streaming website. So I'm going to stream once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening. 3 different streams, 3 different times, 3 different games. It's what I used to do back in my peak days on the Dopelives channel from about 2009 to 2013, 2014. I would often stream 3 times a day, just like this. I'd have a lot of free time. So I would stream in the morning and then no one would go live, so I would stream again in the afternoon and then no one would go live, and then I'd stream again in the evening. And I'd do 3 different projects and all kinds of stuff. So I thought just for one day I would recreate that to see if I could still do it, just as a one-off. Spend literally the whole day streaming. So this should be a fun little adventure for everyone. Anyway, this is a Balatro. I was gifted this by Drowken at Christmas. It's not a stream project, something I'm doing off stream. And I started playing it yesterday and I already like the game. It was recommended to me by quite a few people. And from what I gather, it's basically just a sort of deck building roguelike type game where you make poker hands and try to beat the antes. So I've only played a couple of rounds. I played a few games yesterday. I've got 2 achievements, but I'm very early on in the game, as you can see. I don't know what a tag is. I'm not saying a tag yet, but yeah, it's been quite a fun game. I'm already quite hooked on it. So I'm going to play this a little bit to wake me up, and then I'm going to play some Dead by Daylight. Maybe do about just under 2 hours of each. So let's get to it. So I've unlocked all the decks with unlocking. Now I've got to win a run of decks to start. I get an extra Joker swap, but I get -1 hand every round. Ooh, that sounds tough. Hey, Jezzes, rise and shine indeed. How are you doing this morning? Well, you know what? We'll try out the black deck. I'm still unlocking things. See how this goes. Yeah, I'm gonna unlock the difficulties. Doing well, ready to enjoy your day off. Oh nice, you got a day off work as well. Excellent. It is Easter Monday after all, so hopefully quite a few of you got days off. And I'm on my 2nd week of my Easter holiday, so I've cut the entire week off. So what you do in this game is you have to basically beat the blinds. It's like video poker. You have to select the best 5 cards and make hands. So it's like different stages, and the aim is to beat the ante, which is to beat these 8 times. I've made it up to ante 7 last night in a run that lasted over an hour, so runs in this can go on for a while if you get there. So you start off with nothing. And you gotta make some hands. So here we can make 2 pair maybe, or we could go for a flush. We use a discard. Yeah, we'll go for 2 pair, I guess. So each of the cards has a chip value based on its number, and then there's a multiplier based on the type of hand that you create. So better hands will generate more score, and you have to beat the score here on the left. Ooh. Is my thing going to be in the way there, actually? Nah, it's okay. It kind of blocks it a little bit, but it's not massively detrimental to the viewing experience, so should be fine. Alright, we could try and go for a straight. Might actually discard those 2, see if we can draw. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is good. Yeah, we'll just make ourselves a little straight. You know, bugger all about poker hands. The only card games I know are Pontoon and Patience. Well, as someone who plays non-limit Hold'em, I know poker rankings. It's not too hard to get used to them. So when you complete the thing, you score points for beating it, you get extra points for remaining hands, and other factors. Like if I was using the green deck like I used yesterday, I gain extra money for hands and discards remaining. So then you go to a shop and you can buy some stuff. This Joker gains +3 when any booster pack is skipped. When any booster pack is skipped. Sell this card to disable the current boss blind. I'm guessing that would... Oh, I see. It would allow me to skip it. Well, I'm going to go for this one. So I want to unlock its... Well, I want to discover them as well, so I can add it to my collection. I've always trying to fancy when how to play bridge, but you need 4 players. I've never played bridge, so I'm not made of money anyway, so I won't be spending a lot. You can also skip the blinds, and this will give you extra things. But we'll play the blind out. Funsies. Is skipped. Oh, do I have to skip them? Oh, I guess I have to actually purchase them and then skip the contents? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wow, not a great... Oh, yeah, there we go. Full house. Nice. So you have to score in a certain amount of hands. So you gotta time limit to once you run out of hands, the game is over. To score pretty big here, or else I'm dead already. Shit. I need to be scoring pretty nicely. I have a pair of 8s. Let's see if we can draw anything at all. Oh god, no! Oh, hang on. I have a flush. Hope that's enough. I should score a bit higher since I have an A-side flush. Yeah, that will do it. Not really a big scoring start here, but got through. Really need this to start doing some work for me. Retrigger all card held in hand abilities. Gives the total sell value. Oh, that's a bit pointless to get right now. All cards and packs in shop are 25% off. Any booster pack is skipped. So I need to test this out. So I guess I need to do this and then just skip using it. Let's see what happens. So if I select this but then skip, yeah. So I have to essentially buy booster pack and then not use it. But I get the +3 multiplier. Okay, so when you get to the ante, and the antes always have like a condition to them. Yeah, I'm really starting this early. Good morning, Maddock. It's an hour later for you, but yeah, I'm there. This is what I used to do. I think I probably would have streamed a little later than this if I was an actual Dopelives time, because sometimes I would go to work for an early morning, but then I'd come back. But because back then, some of the time, I used to have this private care job where I would sometimes wake this kid up for an hour in the house on weekdays. But half the time, the kid didn't need to be woken up, but the family never told us. So half the time, I would get up, go to this house about 10 minutes away, and be told that they didn't need us because he wasn't there. But the family would like never ever tell us when this happened. So it'd just be a 50-50 crapshoot as to whether you were going to do a job there or not. I got paid either way, but it was a bit annoying. And that would be my whole work for the day. I would go to this kid's house and got 8 and 5. I'm gonna reload all the cards and just try and get something better. Oh my god, this is worse. Fuck me, man. Give me something. You know what? This is gonna be a failed run. Unless I can draw stupidly big. The multiplier is going to help a little bit, but I need to get going a big hand like now. And I'm not getting anything. So, yeah. I'm close to a straight to a flush actually, but I can only draw 3 cards for that. How many spades do I have? 9 to draw to? Okay. Yeah, like a professional alarm clock, yeah. But that'll be my entire day, my work day on a weekday. I'd be like, get up, go to this house, maybe do a job for an hour, maybe just go home straight away, and then that'd be my day. And then I'd just spend the rest of the day streaming. Can't discard anymore, so I guess I just die. Because I don't get any... You see, this is the thing that I get this as part of the roguelike thing, but I do hate this system where sometimes the run just fails immediately because you just don't get the RNG of card draw or something like that. So you basically just lose because, oh, the cards didn't want to cooperate today. So you just lose. Nothing you can do. Just go straight back. And that's the first time I've died on the first ante. Nah, the Joker should be saying, oh no, the RNG didn't want to cooperate today. Yeah, and it's the nature of all these types of games. You can go on ridiculous runs, and then sometimes you just die. Like, you know what, fuck this deck. This deck is not doing me any favors. Also, having -1 hand... This is great if I actually got a Joker that would benefit it right away. It's not so great when I have -1 option. So I'm going back to the green deck, which did me wonders yesterday night. Because I get so much money to spend. Hey Zeta, how you doing this morning? So I don't know if you saw it, but House Flipper is free on Steam until later today, I guess. When I saw a Balatro run, I pretty much assured for I won't succeed. Well, the black deck didn't help me at all there. If I get a good joker, that will probably be less of a problem, but on that particular instance, it did nothing. House Flipper. No, I didn't know about that, Zeta. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I get that's part of the system of these games, but sometimes that irks me. It probably really shouldn't, to be honest, but it does. Anyway. Yeah, so this is where the green deck pays off. You get so much extra for just completing a hand quickly. And then you can spend more in the shop right away. So... playing cards with odd rank gift chips when scored. Might as well... Oh yeah, that's why I think that's why I liked Isaac for a while, because there's a bit of a skill element to it. Plus 15 moat when there's no discards remaining. Ooh. Plus 1 moat per hand played. Minus 1. Oh wow, that's... I'm gonna take that one. I'm sure the other one would be useful, but that could be like a lifesaver. Depending on if I get that blow down. Like plus 15 multiplier just for having 0 discards left. Could be useful. So these jokers are how you turn the game in your favor. You get massive bonuses, which really helps. And then this starts heating up if you get a really big combo. Which is a nice effect. And that's basically, this is basically the whole game. It's quite simple, but it is fun. Yeah. Nope. Might as well buy it just so I have access to the... Oh, go on there. So now all the clubs are debuffed, so they don't score initially. But you can still score with them. You just don't get any extra points for doing so. So these are like your bosses, basically. Yeah, look at that. We've won in one turn. Because of the Joker. So this one is already going better than the previous one. Now redeem this voucher to gain an extra consumable slot. Adds the number of times poker hand has been played this run to the moment. I'm gonna buy it because it's new. Sway the Spire 2. All heart cards are debuffed. Fair enough. That's the number of times we're going to have been played this run to hunt. Oh, I think I get it. I think. Wow, okay. It's not a great hand, but it'll do. This. And we get an extra 3 gold with dollars because I've kept the gold card in my hand. So the idea with the green deck is you build up a lot of money eventually and then you use that to splurge later. We trigger all card held in hand abilities. 1 plus multiple tower use. I'm gonna sell this one and I'm gonna buy this one instead. And tarot cards. Creates the last Nice. So this will stack up as I get more and more tarots. So it's really helpful. And you know, as much as I love to hate Noita, the one thing I can say is certain spells. I've never played Noita. Slay the Spire 2. I liked the original Slay the Spire for a while. You unlock the character progress, but I just eventually just gave up on it. You know what, actually? Yeah. I want to keep the Ace of Spades as the thing. That might be enough. Yep. I can keep my $3. And when you said Sway the Spire, you know the damage that's coming. And it can be fun to build some crazy decks. That's kind of the weird thing about it. Sometimes you accept the run's going to go bad, but then it is fun when you build a crazy deck and the interactions just come bam, 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 bam. But first played face card gets 2 movement scored. Alright, so I need to be using I need to be getting the tarot cards to stack up. Hockey cards. Yeah, I might as well use it. Yeah, these planet cards will level up your the points you get from each hand type. Can also reroll, but we don't need to do that because we're going to go to the boss. I guess I just kind of like it to have a balance where some skill expression can be shown. I suppose. I haven't really got a great... I'm going to try and go for a flush. So goddamn close. Wow! Really don't want to give me the flush, do you? Really don't want to give me that flush. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm going to get plus 15 for the Mystic Summit, so that might be enough. Just on one turn. There we go. I imagine Sway the Spire 2 is probably similar to the first one. You can apparently play that in co-op, though. So on 23. I don't gain any interest, so that isn't relevant to me. Uncommon jokers each give a... Well, I don't really have... Might as well take this. Sway the Spire Deluxe, but totally worth it. Starting to think I should not perhaps have given an ace the fucking gold stash. $7,000. Oh well. Getting a decent amount of money per thing. All cards are considered face cards. I don't have a combo to stack with that though. I don't really want to get that. I might re-roll here, see if we can get something else. Like, it's very funny. You hear stories of people having a hard time winning Yu-Gi-Oh! My main card game was that, and now I can't touch the other card because it plays differently from anything else. Let's move on. Ooh. Three of a kind. It's not a bad starter. Gets me on my way. Force should do it. Yeah. Easy stuff. Yeah, finally some turrets. probably a bit too slow for my liking, I think. Yeah, might be good if I could get planets for days, but that'll be too slow. Might be better than this though, because at least it will guarantee something. On the other hand, gives the total sell value of all jokers. Yeah, go on then. Great, that's actually good because that allows me to use another tarot card, and I need to be using tarot cards to build this up. So this will actually be useful because that's not bad for as a static thing, but that one at least is going to very slowly get me something. The multiplayer will be pretty handy. I'm gonna reroll once. Oh, perfect. Yes, absolutely do that. So now I want to be getting planets and tarots as much as possible to really... Let's maybe roll one more time. We'll leave it at that though. Oh, this one's a pain. By the way, you can speed up the animations and the options if you're going to use them. I'm not at that phase of the game yet. That's something you do once you've played for like 50 hours and you're skipping things. You know, like you went to speedrun mode. Oh, this run sucks. Oh, this run sucks. So this is a pain. I got this last night. I didn't know what it meant, but I got it. Basically, once you play a hand, when you get the redraw of the cards, they basically just get flipped over, so are useless. So you have to discard them to get new cards. So, yeah. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, what we'll do here. Yeah, but you can't play them. I don't think you can even play them. At least without guessing. So I'd essentially just discard all of them and then just be done with it. So it's why I don't know what they are. So go away and give me some cards I can see. Yeah, I guess you could play them, but you have no idea what they are, so... Not great. Try and win this. Ooh, 2 pair. Yeah, so that's really good. Every time the hand gets played, it barrels up. So that's stacked, which is nice. So I'm going to gradually build up more and more multipliers as I do things. And because I get a decent amount of money each time, I'll be able to keep buying more things, which will allow me to do more stuff. And this is a really good one, because then I get even more buff. So what I really want is just stuff that creates more stuff at this point. Alright, I'll have to do it. the end. Does nothing. I'm gonna take it. This is these items in games like this tend to do something very crazy, but you never know what it does unless you just know, I guess. But usually an item like that is usually... Ooh. Lose $1 per card played. Okay, that's not the worst. I mean, I go broke for a hand, but sure, it's not a problem if I've spent all my money anyway. Alright. 98765. Let's go straight. Nice. I might be able to get rid of this one eventually if the others are powered up enough, because it's only useful at the very end. I might be able to get something better. But we'll see how that turns out. Prevents death if chips scored are at least 25% of required chips. Self-destructs. Yeah, I get what you meant by that. I don't really, yeah. Well, you can speed up the animations. Yeah. Make those worthwhile. Yeah, eventually I'm going to have the same amount of malt for a bees card, and I can swap it out for something that will be useful in the early phase of the game. Very tempted to take this one. So I'm going to take it. But I also like to discover my collection anyway, so... I'm sure I could probably do better than that, but I just want to I just want to collect it, so... Might as well take it. Okay, let's go for 2 pair. Well, yeah, it's useful if, like, you're near to... I don't know what actually happens if you prevent death. Do you just get another turn, or do you just... I think that would be useful if, like, you're so close to winning a round, and then you get to keep going. Probably not so much useful if... Yeah, I'm just thinking, though, that Mystic Summit was something I could get rid of. I mean, this is going to be building up gradually, so... It's a bit slow, granted, but it is at least gradually stacking. This one I'm definitely keeping. This one I'm definitely keeping. This one I'm definitely keeping. So it's only these two I could switch out. Because this one will just keep buffing forever, if, you know, I let it. It's like very low, but... There we go. Alright, so it just allows you to skip the round. So... it will count as if you've succeeded on a 25% basis. Okay. Played face cards gives 36% scored. I see. Just for discoverability, I'll take that one, I think. Lose $1 per card played. So, you know, make sure that I... That is painful for my thing, so I need to try and win, like, just in one turn, really. If possible. Yeah, perfect. You're not taking away my money. I need that money to be able to build up things. Nice. Loads of money. Celestial planets always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. Ooh, this is good. More buffs, more buffs. Oh, nice, yeah, more tarot cards. Because it buffs onto that. Might as well have a gamble. Nope. I still gain something for using it. I think I'd rather hold on to that, if I'm honest. Yeah. Let's move on to anti-5. Correct, so it converts up to 3 cards to hearts. So if I just use it for 1 and then don't really mess around with anything, then yeah, I don't really want to convert too many things to hearts. Is the deal. Right. 2-pair seems to be a popular thing. I do have a massive multiplayer for it though. So look at that, 18,000. Small blind, you got completely wrecked. Creates a random Joker card. Must have room. Better than nothing. I don't think I've seen the Bloodstone Joker, no. Oh, I should have used that. Oops. I should have used a tower. get a chance. No spoilers then. Yeah, no spoilers. Huh. No one will be starting work. This time next week I'll be starting my shift by now. Huh. I suppose in an alternate universe this is me starting my shift. Doing this streaming in the alternate universe where where this becomes my full-time job and I stream all the time with like a million bells and whistles everywhere, probably. I'm going game of this one, aren't I? Still nothing wrong with buffing the standard hand rankings, regardless. Yeah, the universe where I stream to 100 plus people every day, like I used to. Ooh, that's a new. I'm gonna take that just because it's a new one. Up to 3 converted cards. Alright, we'll just do it to 1 then. Hey! Cartomancy. Discover every tarot card. I like that little pop-up on the side in the achievements. Just like seeing that, it's kind of nice. Right, let's go. The wall. Extra large blind. Oh god, it's so big. Oh my god, it's a massive amount. I need to score really, really big. Like, really, really, really big on this one. Need to score the big points. That's a good start. That is a good start. Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, come on! Fucking kidding me. I have to... Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm out of discards, though. Shit, am I just dead here? Can we use as any... Well, I have some multipliers upon multipliers, so I'll have to hope it's enough. But it's a bit of a stretch, I think. Is it enough? Yes. Okay, that was close. Oh wait, I had one hand extra. I wasn't that screwed after all. Permanently gain +1 discard. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright. Come on, Wheel of Fortune. Create a random Joker card. Let's go. Wow. That actually outclasses this one just for the fact it gives +4. Yeah, I'm afraid to say it, but although this Constellation is a nice slow build-up, I could literally, like, make so much better just by having this one now. The planet thing is... Not to say that the planets aren't going to be useful, mind, but... It took me ages to get to that point. Oh, I could just have the flat +4 now and be immediately ready to... Oh. Oh, God. So the needle is one hand or dead. Yikes. I've not come across that one before. So I have to have one hand ready. I mean, I can sort of discard and try and get the best possible hand, but it has to win immediately. Hold on. I should probably give it for something I would not want to banish or use, and... Yeah. Well, if I get a decent enough combo, one scores enough to win, so... It's not the end of the world, I suppose. But yeah, I have to make sure it scores enough. Or else that's over. Hopefully I'll have a few more multiplier buffs by then. I need to place that with something better as well, mind you. Oh no, I should have got rid of this one instead of the other one. Oh well, I'll place it in due course, I think. King, Queen, Jack. With the multiplier in it. Oh nice, I got the lucky card mult. That's good. Creates a legendary Joker. Right, let's give it to you. I've not seen this card before. Discover a legendary Joker. Played kings and queens each give ×2 multiplier when scored. Oh, that's nice. Something, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Yeah, since I'm still early, I mean, I only started playing this yesterday, so I'm still discovering elements of the game as I go through. Right. Oh, we have a straight here. Play that. not bad, but I need more. I'm not getting anywhere near the 30k at the moment, though. That's a bit worrying. Hey, Tourniquet. Yep, it is. I don't know. It's the first time I've probably streamed in the morning for quite a few years. But, as I said, today's Peak Dopelives Day. That's why there's the little dope fish. I thought I'd put it up there as a little tribute as well. And this is hopefully going to be the first of 3 streams today. This is my normal starting work time though, when I do work, so I am used to getting up like at 6:30, 5 days a week, so. But streaming, a bit different. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, Tourniquet. So I'm getting very distracted. I'm gonna discard all these and try and get something better. Oh, that's better? But I really need a diamond. There we go. Those. Darn, the Wookiee didn't proc. That's good. But I've only got one hand left to play. 2, 2, 2. Oh, a full house. Alright, I'll have to hope this is enough. Very low scoring cards, so I'm basing this on multiplayers to carry me over the line here. Please? Oh, that was a bit closer than I'd like. But I got there. So it counts. Might as well grab that. Hey, Depot. Alright then, Tourniquet, I'll see you later. I've got a nice little game for the afternoon plan, which should be entertaining. Hopefully. I heard that dude from 2,000 years ago rises today because an archvile resurrects him. Yeah, in the cave with the giant rock, right? Choose 2 of up to 4 spectral cards. I think we're going to have to gamble on the Spectre. See what we get. A legendary Joker. But what could I get rid of? The flat mold? Creates the planet card for final played poker hand. Another one, whoa. Converts all cards in hand to a single random rank. Just trying to think what I should get rid of, though. If I wanted to use the soul. I could get rid of it. I could gamble on the Joker, but this one only gives plus ×2 if I use 2 card types. Alright, well, we're gonna have to gamble, so let's pop this one and see what we get. Got another Joker. This Joker gains ×1 multiplier for every 23 cards discarded. So that's a shitty downgrade for me. Creates a planet card for final played poker hand of card if held in hand. have no idea if that's going to help any conceivable manner, but... I could have asked for something better. Might as well take the glass ones. Right, well... I have to basically win in one hand or I lose. So, whatever I conjure has to be a very, very good hand. Basically, it can't be anything less. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't actually know if there's a way of checking if you can check your multiplier score. I can move it around. Whee! Alright. The highest one is 2 pair. 120 times 7, which is... A force gets me 95 times 12. And time to do some maths, because I don't know this offhand. 95 times 12 is 1140. 120 times 7 is actually less. Times 10 is 1,150. Force and full house are about the same. Yeah, Force, a full house is slightly better, so a full house is probably the main one to aim for. I mean, a straight Force would probably be better, but that's a bit more of an ask, so... The full house is probably one to try and aim for then. As the number of times poker hand has been played this run to... Oh, I think it's 2 pair is the one that's played the most. I've done a lot of 2 pairs. So the multiplier would be an extra 11 on top of that. Yeah, Force was played more often. So the Force, actually then the Force would give more than the full house because of that. But the mind you, 120 times 18. Actually, the 2 pair does even better. The two pair would actually get me more. I think. But then I'd need it to be kings and queens to also stack extra. Yeah, so I need kings and queens, basically. That's probably the best chance I'm going to get. And maybe if I discard a shit ton of cards as well, I might even be able to get Yorick to play into the equation. So... Well, if I need to win off one hand, I basically am just going for kings and queens only. I mean, you're right, I probably shouldn't discard anything that's not a guaranteed 2 pair at the moment until I get it, so... But I also need to discard as many cards as possible to try and get Yorick into play. I don't think he can come into play this hand though, but so I don't need to worry about that. But I do need to... Extra bonus chips. Ooh. We have a full house at the moment. But we haven't played that enough to warrant it. It has to be a 2-pair. Mind you, the queens might make it... Well, we can keep all the 3 queens for a moment. No, I think I need to try and get kings and queens still. Oh, we have 1 king. If we can get 1 more... Alright, last gambit. We got it! Oh, and it's the kiss, and it's this one as well. So I could play a full house, or we could go for 2-pair. Or we could do this and just hope that's enough. Full house is 115 times 10. Plus more. Okay, yeah, I think now we gotta run some boring maths for a minute. Because I can only... Alright, 115 times 10... without any multipliers is 1,150. But then that's full house with times 2 plus... Well, it'd be times 2, so it'd be 12, and everything would be done, so it would be 10. So another 12 on top of that. So it will be 115 times 22. 2530. Then 15, then 25. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. Unless that procs. But then if I do a 2-pair, you got 120 times 7 by default. Which is not a great, but the 2 pairs played more often, so it would be more like 120 times 18. Then the king and queen would play. I'd miss out on a double multiplier, but it has been played more. Then it would be 15. So hold on, 120 times 15 plus... Okay, 15 plus 11 plus 15, 11, 25. Plus it would be an extra 8 for the extra one. That one would just give me 1. Which would be something, I guess. So then the 2-pair would become 120 times 26. 51, 59, 60, 60, 67. And it still wouldn't be enough. I don't think I can win either way. I'd need that to go off on the 20, I think. No, I've used all my discards. I don't think I can win unless that procs, so I might as well go for the one that gives more value and hope for the best, really. I mean, a full house is... Yeah, I guess 2 pairs the best bet then. Oh, mind you, these have multipliers on them as well. One of them. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to go for this and hope for the best. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, but we'll have to see. I mean, I might not be able to win either way, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Never mind. I miscalculated something along the line because I got 28,000 off that. So the 2-pair was the winning play there. Very nice. Oh, that'll be nice. Probably not, no. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this one. I need something better than a discard Yorick. I need something bigger than that, is the thing. Ooh, 1 in 4 chance for each played 8 to create a tarot card. Played cards with heart give 3+ more when scored. I could use that to buff my tarot possibilities, but only with 8s. I'm gonna go for the heart one, I think. Might as well buff this. Alright. Well, this is you're like the other joke. Does not just increase but multipliers it. We're gonna keep that one if we can. Yeah, I want to keep. It's not bad. Oh, we're so close to a flush. Should be very nice. See if I can get a heart. Never mind. It's pretty good. Queens and 10s with a stone card. I'm not earning a lot of money off this, but that one will be worth it long term if I can hold out, because it will reduce the money cost for things. Of course, that depends if I can actually stay alive any longer. Blue seal. No, didn't proc. Oh, nice. Heart flush. That's what we want. If we're going to have a flush, let's have a heart one so I can get 15. This will be very useful. It gives me plus an extra 15 if I get a heart 5-carder. Damn. That's not enough at the moment. Hey. That's grim. I'm just getting rid of the 8 there. I don't really have any reason for playing it. But it counts as discarding it for free in a hand. Alright, that did the trick. More money is always welcome. All face cards are debuffed. Oh, great. So that card's completely useless then. Yeah, not great. I mean, I can still sort of use them, but... Yeah, I don't think I can win anymore. Because I should have sold that one and got something else to account for the lack of face cards on this very thing. However, I can't even get anywhere close to that score now. Yeah, so once again, screwed on the 7th big blind, 7th bandy, sorry. This is the highest I got last time, I think. So this is the... Yeah, alright, it's not full out New Vegas, silly Joker. Well, at least I did a lot better than the previous attempt. This is the highest I've got though, 7 anti. So until I've unlocked a few jokers, so that was a good run. Discover every tarot card. So, more options for next time. Thus my collection grows. So there is that sense of progress where I'm unlocking all the things, at least. I mean, look at that. There's run 8. I'm supposed to get to anti-8 and clear it, but there's like another 8 after that, and it goes up ridiculous value. Look at the absurd value it jumps to. 110 millions, billions, way beyond comprehension after that. Gets absurd later on. Alright, I'm going to take a very quick piss break, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Oh, right. I got every tarot card and discovered a legendary Joker. Those are the achievements I got in the previous run. Right. Well, I will attempt one more run, I think, and then I'll switch over to DVD. I'll try a different deck as well. Do you want to... We'll try a blue deck run. See how that goes. So we're getting +1 hand in this one. Which might be useful. Jackson 9. Okay. Every played card counts in scoring. I might try and buy that one on the next pass. So that means even if I don't make any thing, extra cards will also count. It's going to be quite useful. I'm so close to a push there. Oh, I almost made another one then. Jackson 5. Miles gonna make some coffee, I see. I was a bit tired this morning as well. I didn't get a lot of... I got a decent amount of sleep last night, but it was disturbed a little bit. My cat wanted to go out at some stupid time in the morning for the first time, so oh, the Celestial Pack changed. First place, first card. I'm gonna buy these just to discover them, if nothing else. Discards 2 random cards. Yeah, I've seen this one a few times already. So I'll just discard 2 random cards. I have to make sure that whatever I pick is good off the bat. Nice. Full house. Pretty good. Okay. We'll go in for the flush. So naturally, you give me anything. I said we'll go in for the flush. Thank you. That works too. Yeah, you can get rid of those. There we go. Ugh. Will that get me over the line? No, but this full house will. This full house will absolutely do the trick. Only the first one, though. Better than nothing, but it's not going to be useful long term. Take it for now, though. Alright, let's do it. 3 queens. It's not bad starting out. Again. Oh, that red seal is nice. It doubles on top of it. So I win in one hand. Very good. Played face calf. Buy both of these and move on to the next one. One in 7 cards get drawn face down. Right. Oh, so the ice cream basically melts over time, I see. Right. So it's something that is designed to be discarded later on. Ooh, we're so close to it being something good. So close. Fucking hell. You know what, since I have Splash, I can actually play the 10 like this. Just by itself, it adds nice value to everything. I suppose I can get rid of the ice cream once its value plummets. There's an achievement for getting a certain class of hand to rank 10, so I might try and get the Earth one to 10 if I can. Nah, I'm not making enough money to really justify that consumable for 10 at this point. I might as well just play it because I can't see what it is anyway. Oh, it was a queen! No fucking way! I actually locked myself onto a queen from a blind face down. That's quite ridiculous. There's only 2 queens in my deck. That's like some stupid luck there. My 2 pair became a full house and the hand is over. Just like that. Nice. Yes, use that. Let's get the full house powered up to rank 10. I can actually use this. Yeah, go for Eunice. Sometimes you can guess it pretty well because the ordering of the cards in the hand stays the same. I'll keep hold of that for the moment, as ice cream is still kind of useful. Joker, Tarot, Bonnet, and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. That one may also be a bit less useful. Later, depends. Hope you're enjoying your coffee. Still brewing. Allow straights to be made with gaps of 1 rank. When blind is selected, create 2 common jokers. Let's go to the next round. Ooh, 4 of a kind. Alright. That's pretty good. And they're all face cards, so I'll get massive value from the smiley face. I'm gonna sell that now and see what this one generates. Popcorn? Plus 20 mult, minus 4 per round played. Oh. I guess I could use it I guess I could use it a few times and then it's done. Fair enough, I guess. You know what? I'll redeem this one. Hon! A ×3 multiplier. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this one as well. And just to grab this one for the Discoverable Collection. Oh shit. Extra large blind. Not necessarily too punishing at this point. In fact, as long as I can draw something good on it, of course. If all cards in hand are spades or clubs. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to draw the fucking It's fine, I don't want to fucking draw an extra spade anyway. I want to try and get me my fucking card that I need. Garbage, garbage. Oh, mind you, I can't get spades anymore, can I? So. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the popcorn will eventually be useless, but it can serve us for a few rounds. For that. Extra discard may be useful. Full house, please. Nice and easy. Create a tarot card if a poker hand contains an ace and a straight. Yeah, just for the sake of discovery, I'll grab this one. I'm not really expecting this run to go very far eventually, but I might as well get some extra discovers under my belt. Come on, Earth. You are not Earth. All face cards are drawn face down. That's a new one. You, fine. I'll fucking just to get the ball rolling a little bit. Garbage. You know, yeah, I think I just lose here immediately. I'm not getting any. Oh, the multiplier applies. Okay. Well, maybe it's not entirely over yet. Maybe. Okay, that's shitty 7. Might just get through, maybe. Oh, okay. Possibly if all hands count in hand, or spades or clubs. Okay, I thought I was going to be dead then. Guess not. 2 up to 4 joker cards. I can't afford it anyway. Alright, let's go for Spectra. So we get Cryptid. Select 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. Alright. Now you know what? Cryptid. Spooky. So all face cards are drawn face down. I have 2 extra queens. Numbers may be lower due to the 1 card drawn face down. Oh yeah, I could see that being very useful. I think that means it's a queen. But it doesn't actually tell me what it is. I can't use it to, like, guess. But it's a face card of some sort. Guess we'll just play 10s and 4s for now. Again! Play it again, Sham. Oh, great. Now I have to really guess. What the bloody hell is this supposed to be? I'm just gonna do this just to get rid of them. Oh, man, well, I won't demand it anyway. They're fucking worthless if I can't identify what they are. So what's the point of playing? Completely useless. Me. I'm effectively just guessing what they are in the first place, so effectively this is the absolute worst thing possible, because I have no idea what they are and therefore I can't use them. Which makes them fucking useless. So I just lose because I can't play my cards properly and I need... Nah, I just straight up lose. I have to basically be... For a blind like this, I need a low card multiplier. That's just bullshit. Now I can do. But I got a voucher, so that's fine. We've made progress regardless. Opponent cards in your consumable area give 1.5 mult. That's pretty good. Adds the sell value of all of our own jokers to multiplier. So, a couple more cards for the collection. And here we have doing well in some collections. Alright, well, I think that's a good nearly 2 hours of Balatro at this point. Pretty good. Time to switch out the game. So just bear with me while I do that. Gonna switch out the game to Dead by Daylight. I think I can keep my Dopefish in there. I think. What do I put on the top left for Dead by Daylight? I can't remember. I think I'm supposed to put this on the other side, actually, for this one. Yeah, there we go. I'll put it on the other side. Oh, and I also need to actually capture the game window. That would probably be a good idea, John. Let's do that. There we go. Time for some Dead by Dummies, as Kinikos used to call this game. Dead by Dummies. But yeah, Balatro's a pretty nice, interesting little game. I'm going to try and get through as much of it as I can. Oh. Is there anything coming up today? There's no... Oh, no Rift or Blood Moon, so it's just... do whatever then, I guess. Yeah, they changed the loading screen for events. This currently going through a Blood Moon event, so there's... I think they gave the whole UI an overhaul. Yeah, the UI's been like this for a few months. In this form, about a year plus, I think, in this format, but yeah, just play this for a little bit, some filler, just for funsies. Which DLC is this? They're up to All Kill Comeback at the moment, which was the Trickster rework in the addition of Quan into the game. That's the latest one. But this is a Blood Moon event, which just gives the Blood Moon offering, and I've already completed the Blood Moon event, basically, so... Well... I have to wait for the final part to unlock, and then it's finished. Yeah, Blood Moon is basically an event that they have where there's different generators that you fill with blood cans instead of just completing the gen as normal. They're faster to load, but you have to go and collect like a petrol can to fill them up first. And you get these things which give you blood points. It's... yeah. You wanted the lingo, you don't understand. Well, instead of the normal generators where you go up to them and you press a button and you wait and hold it down, you have to go to a gas tank, fill up, walk over to the blood generators, and then you can... So this is... this one, you need a blood can to fuel it. To do that, you have to go to one of those things over there, which I'll show you in a minute. So you fill these up. I'd appreciate you not going down in the first 5 seconds. Yeah, so then you fill up at these. If you run around, the kicker is that while it's easier to fill up, if you get caught, you do lose blood if you get hit. And you do drip blood as you... I would probably want to go that way. Wait, no, she's... I don't know what she's... What is she doing? Oh shit, just going to go tracking through that, which is not great for me. Oh great, it's a fucking nurse who can actually play. I'm not playing with the fucking nurse. I'm sorry. The nurse literally did a ridiculous blink. I'm not even going to stick around that game for longer than 5 seconds. Fuck that. Nope. Nope. A nurse that does a full turn like that, I am absolutely not playing against a competent nurse player. That is the limit of what I will tolerate in this game. I'm sorry. If you play against a nurse who never misses a target, then just DC and don't waste your time. There's no point having any fun against a nurse like that. Best killer in the game, who doesn't hit miss blinks. Move on. That's the thing about playing against a nurse. If the nurse is about the same skill level as you and you can pull a few jukes, they can be fun to play against. But if they're a nurse that literally never misses, then you might as well just, once the game starts, just instantly kill all the players and move to the next match. There's no point playing against a nurse who knows what they're doing because they just never miss and it's boring. I don't normally play in the morning, so I don't know what type of players I'll get to play against. Apparently, nurses who never miss is the first one. Not a good start. It might be wrong, but it seems like the graphical fidelity of the freaking gameplay is also increased because I haven't seen Dead by Daylight in a long time. Well, they are on Unreal Engine 5. They updated about a few years back. So it looks a bit different from what you might have seen a few years ago when I was playing this. But also I'm surprised I didn't actually get a DC penalty for quitting the game there. You're normally supposed to receive a DC penalty when you quit a match for the cumulative stack. But you know what? Given that it's a nurse, I'm glad that I was able to get out scot-free from that game. I know you shouldn't really quit matches and always give it a shot, but if you play this game long enough, you kind of figure out there are some situations where you're probably just best to not be wasting your time, you know? If I'm not bringing a full sweaty build and I'm playing against the best killer in the game who's playing well, there's literally no point in prolonging the agony. Honestly, in that situation, a bot would be a better thing for the nurse to deal with than someone who's just not doing well in any other aspect. Yeah, but yeah, they had a rough transition to Unreal Engine 5. They have Starstruck. Looks like they have Starstruck. Yeah, so anyway. Not exactly a great situation. Oh, that is the entity blocker. It means you can't do the gen for a while. Yeah, go that way. Need to unhook the other person. You know what, if you're coming back to the fucking... No, you're not. Go that way. Go that way. Good. Just in case she starts firing, since it's hardest. Then I will come and heal you. There we go. Never want to immediately You don't usually want to heal under a hook unless you know the killer's fully distracted. Otherwise they will... Oh, someone bought exponential. That's nice. Gotta run some errands. Hey, only playing in... Oh, Penix Killers wants to play some co-op, but very time dependent. So we might get some co-op with Penix Killer, but it won't be for too long. I don't think she would have got the killer instinct off that, but just barely. Yeah. Yeah, so whenever that spider appears, as you call it, which is not actually entirely an inaccurate way of describing... Hey, Deep. Not a great start. First game we played against a nurse and I just quit immediately because they were not missing a blink. And I'm usually relatively tolerant as to what I'll put up with, but a nurse that can do 360 spin blinks is not on my list of things I am willing to play against for longer than 10 seconds. Let's not be doing that. You will get your save. I'm just... But yeah, I was playing some Balatro earlier. Yeah, could you, like... Yeah, I know this is a bit risky, but they are occupied at the moment. I was playing some Balatro earlier, which was a good run on that. Unlocked a few, got some achievements and some collectibles. I started playing Balatro yesterday. I'm guessing she'll probably place one here, so let's just... Okay, she'll have seen 2 things from that. She's just going to head over. Oh, he's dead on hook. That's not great news. I may have to try and pull it off him. No, never mind. I'll try and see if I can spare an hour to play with Painting Skiller if he comes back in time, but I do want to nip out for about an hour in between the streams this morning and afternoon to get some fresh air. Grab a drink for this bit later. Like a soft drink, obviously, not a... Wow, have we not completed a single fucking gen? Jesus Christ, what? Mental note, let's not play Dead by Daylight in the morning, because apparently we get this. Absurd. Okay, and she's running barbecue because she immediately guessed that one. And hits long shots. Wonderful. So apparently when I play it this time in the morning, you get all the serious players, it seems. I actually thought that was the fucking artist in stealth for some reason. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that. Oh, hang on, I need to... Okay, this is fine. I don't want to go too far because I know she has barbecue, so I want to stay within range of the... Yeah, no, you're not doing that shit. You're gonna have to guess where I'm at. Yeah, barbecue check failed. Now she's guessing. Let's go that way, please. Go that way, please. Locker, could I immediately... Why did the ping decide to not let me exit the locker a lot quicker than that? Well... Oh, she has extra long. Doesn't matter, because you missed. Why is the walker so fucking delayed? Did they change that? I'm not kidding. The walker is not supposed to be that fucking slow. It really is not. Wow. 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 Just fucking every player on killer side. Let's just play perfect game. Yeah, let's never fuck up or something. I sure did a good choice playing Dead by Daylight this fucking morning, didn't I? Killers that make zero mistakes and run sweaty builds. No, don't unhook me. Just... We're not... I can't be bothered. Here. You want your 4K, we're running a meta build. Yeah, here. Come on! I don't really want to be playing games where killers are running many shit when we're playing an event mode. Come on! Kill me! Good. Bye! There you go. There's your 4K. There you go. You want to play fucking serious. Jesus Christ. Two back-to-back games that immediately make me think, why am I still playing Dead by Daylight again? I'm playing the event mode in the morning and I get a sweaty nurse and a sweaty artist. Back-to-back. On the event mode, no less. Ridiculous. I'm not taking your thing. Hey, Shaka, how's it going? I'll be honest with you. If that was my regular game type, I would uninstall this game immediately. Thankfully, that is not my super regular game type. I've just never played in the morning before, and apparently the morning is where all the tryhards play. At least on Survivor side. Maybe it will be different on Killer. Deet, I'll be honest with you. I've said this before when people have asked if they should play this game. Are you willing to commit a lot of time to grind and unlock characters and perks? And are you prepared to have an absolute complete mishmash of games in a game that is supposedly casual but is played competitively and is ridiculously all over the place and has the most spaghettiest of spaghetti codes. This game can be fun, but you really need to invest in it if you want to get anything out of it, and you need to... It's a PvP game, sweat is to be expected. If you don't want to, don't play PvP. Well, if that was all this game offered, I would have probably remained off the game ages ago, but that's not what all the game offers to some extent. Because it can be fun sometimes, but not particularly this morning on Survivor. Yeah, unfortunately on Survivor I tend to get more games like that in the past, but it hasn't happened for a while. But then I usually play in the afternoon or the evening, and those kind of games are not as common as of late. Yeah, throwback to the Dopelives days today, or Suitepee nostalgia. Yeah, this is a one-off. I'm trying to decide what kill to pick actually. What shall I play as? Actually, I've just realized... I think you've just nailed down what the problem is, Shakira. Let me dwell on that for a minute. Yeah, not with what you've... with partly what you said. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm aware this is a PvP game, but... Now that I think about it, actually, it's something I've always known. The problem with this game is, if you treat this game as a PvP game, it is absolutely... It is balanced extremely poorly. If you just treat this as a game where you just try to win, you play this, you master this killer, or you master this killer, or you master this killer. You don't play anything else. Because 90% of the rosters suck. Pretty much all you do. You play 3 killers, you use the same 4 perks, and you do nothing else. That's all you do. You go full gen slowdown, you win games in 5 minutes, and you repeat this repeatedly. You master it to the point where survivors can't do anything against you, and that's the whole game. That is basically the big problem. There is so many options, and 95% of them are garbage, comparatively. There are 3 good killers, and everything else is dependent. Whereas in other games that are PvP based, at least there are many of options, many different perks and builds you can run, and even metas that consist of multiple characters interacting with each other. Yeah, the problem is, on the killer side, I can control this. I can play and do stuff that I want to do and have fun in the process. I can actually play how I want to play. I can't do that on Survivor side because it largely depends on the skill level of the killer. And if the killers are just going to play sweaty, I'm not good enough to deal with it. So I'm not really necessarily trying to play a game against someone who wants the game to be over in 5 minutes and move on to the next game and whatever. I'm just trying to just have a bit of goofy fun occasionally. I think that might be the problem. I approach this game in the manner that is not PvP sweaty, necessarily. I will sometimes bring it, but I usually like to do so in some of the games. But the balance is just so awful. And playing as killer can be not fun either too sometimes. Because if you get good survivors, they make killers really unfun to play because they just rush gens. But at least you don't get eliminated from the game in record time if they're so fit. Look at this queue time, 4 minutes. I think that says it all. People having to wait 4 minutes to play the killer role right now. Please play Survivor because all the tryhards are online right now and they're getting their streaks. Oh boy, are they ever. I feel like I'm an outlier where I'm not casual and I'm not competitive. I'm just trying to play in an unorthodox manner sometimes, and it's largely dependent on me playing this side of the game. And if I try to play the other side of the game, the fun really doesn't happen sometimes. I mean, I've just been in back-to-back matches where I've played against killers who've just made no mistakes, and that's no fun for me. It's like if I played Counter-Strike and immediately asked to play against Team Cloud9 or something. Sure, it'd be a PvP match, but I wouldn't be having a lot of fun for very long. Well, I guess I am competitive, in a sense. I think I always have been, in a way. I'm just not very good. But I like the fair competition where it's like it could be a close game. I don't like it where it's just a stomp. It's not much fun for anyone. So I'm a bit tired of hearing his growls while we're waiting in queue. It's very noisy. And I've been doing this for 5 years with this game, and I've been trying to square peg round hole. And I can get it to work. That's the annoying thing. Sometimes the square peg goes in that round hole because I chop off the edges, but it annoys me. I really should have just left this game, but I just can't leave it just yet. I cannot get out of it. I must have had too many good Survivor matches recently because those 2 back-to-back games I haven't had for a while. But it does remind me of how bad this game is when you're playing against a serious killer and vice versa. Yeah, but I just think I could do that in something else where I don't... Well, for one thing, I could play a competitive game where the balance is not dog shit. That might be a better thing. I could play something else. I could go like, maybe I'll play Marvel Rivals, because at least then it's a team game and I can play some characters and stuff like that or whatever. Oh, hang on, I should do the bloody outfit because it's put it in, right? Yeah, the balancing of this game is dog shit. It always has been dog shit. The situation with someone not to answer both when don't well for them because it goes against the idea of seeing be a solo adventure playing my friends and closing game. It just reminds me of the problems that I've had with this company. They take way too long to get things sorted. They are currently making changes right now, but it's just so slow. If I could just find something that pulls me in like this, I would be off this game in record time. I'm certainly not going to give him any more money. I haven't bought the Stranger Things Part 2 DLC, though the killer seems interesting. But that kills another bunch of fun sometimes to play against. Well, I suck at RTS. I think if anything, maybe I should be playing an FPS that's competitive, but Counter-Strike is not the same as it was. That doesn't leave one of the options. Anyway. The one thing I will say is I do enjoy this side of the game. I've always enjoyed Killer more than Survivor. And that hasn't changed. Where the hell are these survivors? Oh, there. Oh well. She didn't even notice. They're all here. What are they all doing? I can't believe it. All four of them. Just hiding in a fucking corner. Oh, I didn't know you could do that like that. Absurd. Alright. The only way, I guess. Alright. Yes. The Dwight approves. Oh well there. Yeah, I guess. I just think I could be playing something else that might... You want me to kick the door? Right. There we go. The door is kicked. Now I've kicked the door for you. You can go in a bit easier now. I am like the helpful ghoul, I guess. I'm giving him a hand with something. Oh, look at that, they destroyed it. They destroyed it. Make it time. Damn. Man, I should be like trying to kill these people, but... You shouldn't care about the opinions of people around you. That's not that. I'm just been internally debating about whether I really enjoy this game myself. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it. I feel like I should be trying to butcher these people, but I think this game is nice when it's a close match. It can get quite interesting, but stuff like this is just I've done this enough times. Again, it's not that this game can't be fun. It's just that once you've played it for a while, finding that fun gets harder and harder. Because I don't even have a learning curve. I mean, there's stuff I need to learn, but there's just so much. I mean, I've been queuing up for 5 minutes and I play a game and the survivors are adorable and I'm just going to let them out because I just can't be bothered to play a round. I think this might be time to try a different game altogether. Honestly. He likes it. He likes the power kick. He likes it! It's probably glad. Oh good, it's a ghoul that's not playing seriously. And he gave me his toolbox. I accept your sacrifice. Yes. Yay! Presents! I like it. Give all the presents. I smack you with tentacle. They're giving me presents. I know, it's adorable, right? It's very nice. But, I think my problem here is simple. I'm having this interaction and I'm feeling dead. I'm not feeling the same excitement from even doing stuff like this anymore. I've had some good games off stream occasionally, but this is also a part of the game as well. Oh wow, the Cadet was a P100. I mean, that necessarily means anything, but you know. I think it is time to try something new, you're right. I quit this a few months ago and came back. But what am I coming back to? Exactly. Will you please shut up? Thank you. Shush. I quit for 4 months and I came back. And admittingly I have been playing, but I think it really is time for me to get a new experience of some kind. Something genuinely new. Because I don't think I play this game in the way that maximizes enjoyment from it. No, not RTS. I'm dog shit at RTS. It would tickle my... No, I want to do something other than that. I don't even know what RTS I'd play. God knows I would struggle in StarCraft. And I'll be playing that at some point, just to the campaign. Age of Empires? No. No RTS. I'm not catered for that. I know this is a bit of a weird fit. I wasn't expecting to be having a gaming existential crisis by playing Dead by Daylight for half an hour this morning, but here I am. I think in truth that if I quit this time, I need to stay off the game and not come back. 10th anniversary be damned. I've just played this game to death. I've played it for 3,000 hours across 5 years. I seriously think I need to move on and just completely move on, utterly, and just play something, anything else, and just move on. It is a lot. And I've unlocked everything. And although I can get some good matches in this game, there's just a lot of the times where I don't. And what novelty is left is, for me anyway, is dwindled over time. And I know I've said this before, and I know I made the quit stream, and I know that I said I was quitting, and then I came back. Well, I did say I wanted to stick around for the 10th anniversary, but honestly, I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile. Yeah. Don't put restrictions on your phone. I think I just need a different distraction. I think honestly, if I found another game that was as a new experience that had lots of stuff for me to unlock, I would probably just play that for ages. And that's what I need to find. Just the next thing I could play for hours and unlock different things and go, wow, this is a cool experience. That's fun. And Darktide. Also, this would free up some space for me to be able to actually play that on my SSD now. Well, I suppose if I am going to bow out again, and maybe this time actually stay off it for good and not come back. But what I need is an alternative. I don't want to just quit and have nothing. I need to have something else in place, I feel. Yeah. I'm Sadako. I'm the reason you joined this game. And now I'm going to be your exit from it. No, I don't. I tried Texas Chainsaw and I wasn't interested. I don't think I want to play another game that's similar. I think I just need to play an entirely different game, period. Just something different entirely. Every game that's tried to be like Dead by Daylight has failed and has been inferior. And the actual game itself is just... I could honestly use the SSD hard drive space to install a game I might want to put many more hours in. You've suggested Darktide, and I liked Vermintide. I'd be winning more towards Darktide, perhaps. And it'd just be something different. That's all I need, really. If I could find something that just pulls me in and gives me an incentive to play several hours every day like DVD used to, then I would probably forget about this. I'd probably have fond memories of this game, but I'd probably look back on it and go, a couple of years of fun. And I've got something else in my life now. I just find it so weird that I came back, I said I was just doing it for the co-op sessions, and I've been doing okay, and I have one bad morning, and suddenly it's like, oh, hang on a minute, have I really been enjoying myself all this time, or have I just been, like, or have I just been addicted to the grind? It's pointless at this stage. I think it was just a reminder of the reasons why I left in the first place. Survivor games like that. And when I'm not even having fun on Killer Side in games against survivors that are goofing around and I just don't get any feel out of it. On stream, no less. Off stream, as well, to be fair. I just find myself getting bored. I think that's the thing. I've done all the novelty interactions with survivors. I've goofed around. So, there I think is the problem. Part of it. The first thing is, when I play a goofy game, I don't get a thrill of like goofing around with survivors like I used to. And second of all, when I play this game in the way it's intended, a lot of the times it comes down to running meta stuff. And if I do get a match that's balanced, fine. But there's so many more times where either I stomp over a team of survivors or I get absolutely buried. And the balance is just awful. Audio feedback is the best. Yeah. Oh wow, 2 out of 3 of their picks are completely useless in this mode. And there's just so much to unlock. Yeah, I really enjoyed Vermintide as well. Vermintide 2 anyway. I played that for a bit. I like the combat of Vermintide 2. I just didn't like the whole play a run for 40 minutes, die once, and you have to go back and start again. So there it is. If I play this game casually, I get bored of playing goofing around because I've done all the goofing around elements. And if I play seriously, I don't feel up to playing meta. So I end up with what? A middle ground where I'm looking for a bit of novelty in a game that hasn't really changed all that much since its inception. Little improvements. Very slow middle improvements or whatever. And that's it. I don't play this game sweaty enough to enjoy it for the grind of trying to get to a higher MMR. And the casual elements are no fun either. So then why am I still here? I think that and I don't have an answer to that question. Down you go. Well, I don't want you. I want you to get away. Oh, someone's just procced Haunted. Are you the same one? No, you're different. Got a little surprise for you. Oh no, bamboozle! Oh, they never expect the Sadako bamboozle. They never expected. Oh, Haunted Ground is still in effect. Hello. Yes. Yes. On you go. I'll give you the nods, though. I wouldn't mind getting one more Mori. condemned kill before I bow out, though. No one's near a TV at the moment. Just one for the road. I think it'd be a fitting way to end my Dead by Daylight career by playing the killer that got me into this game in the first place. At least I'll always have that novelty. I may never get to play a video game based off my favourite horror film, but at least I can say I've played as Sadako. It's a weird thing to say, but hey-ho. Oh, you got finesse, I've got bamboozle. Whee! Bonk. Can I draw you towards the television? I don't know if this will reach. It actually did. Nice. And down you go. Oh, that's stinky. Stinky Sabo plays. From our survivor friend here. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Ooh, 3 of them. Let's see if we can get another triple stack. And another one, baby! Again, again, again! Oh my god, 3 at once? Where are they all then? I haven't found them either, so they must be near here. I wasn't wrong. They are now quite high stat. They're gonna have to start taking tapes. If one of them's that close, they might even get condemned picking up the tape. Why do I have all this knowledge of this game? But yet. Oh ho ho! No 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 no! This is my condemned kill. I can phase through you to counter that. No! Get off! No! No! I am having a condemned. Get off! No! Come here! I am having a goddamn condemned kill. I'm gonna do it my way. Come over here. There we go. Alright. Da 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 da. Whoa! What the fuck? Ah! That was even scarier than usual. What the hell? What kind of glitch is that? She's not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just see her eye and then it cuts to the survivor, not standing awkwardly. Oh, I've never seen that before. Oh, wow, that is quite something. Bloody spaghetti code. Oh, hello there. Maybe we can make it 2 in one game. Hello. Oh, why did I do that? Should I just phase or something? Oh, you're gonna have to. Oh. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I can see you. I can see you. I'm gonna force you to drop it. Oh. Oh, she might be close to a TV, though. Nice. Oh, what? Is she not killable now? When did she... Oh, she's not Moriable anymore. Oh, I got my one more. I don't need to be greedy, I guess. Oh, another stack off. No one nearby. Another stack off. One person nearby. Okay, well, a couple more stacks on them, I guess. You can also recommend Jedi, Fallen Order, and Survivor. You know, I actually would have checked out Jedi, Fallen Order. Except that my friend accidentally ruined the ending of it for me. Dead serious. I went round to my friend's house a couple of years ago. He was playing Fallen Order. It actually looked pretty good, and I was like, oh, I might pick this up myself. Well, anyway, my friend was fighting the final boss, which was Darth Vader, as it turns out. So, massive spoilers. End of game, you fight Darth Vader, and then... Yeah, he literally showed me the ending. And I was like, oh, right. Great. Well, I guess I won't be playing that, then. I did actually play a bit at the start of the game. It looked pretty cool. Kind of like an Uncharted type game, I guess, or something. But for Star Wars. No, I think there was... I think he appears at the end of the game. You fight some... You're in like a big circular arena. I don't know if you actually fight Vader. You just fight his protege or something, but he shows up at the end anyway. Alright, we gotta kick the door. Must kick the door. All I know is that he showed me the ending of the game because he was playing for. He didn't. To be fair to my friend, he didn't actually know it's the ending, and I didn't. Wasn't really interested in the game at the time. I thought, oh, right, this might be a halfway point. I'll maybe go home and pick this up. But now the ending, so kind of really can't. Yeah, I think that's how it ends. You can't really defeat him. You sort of run away from him, and then ending. So, yeah. I'm not really looking for a game like that, though. If I wanted to play a single-player game in my own time, I was thinking of looking for an open-world chill fest of some kind, but... That being said, just something I can play that's, like, interesting and... I mean, Dark Tide's been recommended to me for several years at this point. I'm gonna kick the gen. Alright, we will kick gen. Speaking of Epic, I decided to check for free games because I ran myself some other sorts of friends that really piece of a window. Yeah, I don't have the Epic Games Store. I don't install the Epic Games Store. Let me kick. Kick! Will there be survivors? No, but this would be my last game of DBD, hopefully. Before I find a replacement game. Hit the kick limit here, I think. Nope. Now I've hit the kick limit. Nope, that's it. I've hit the kick limit. So I can't do it anymore. Sorry, just... Dopelives was your replacement game due to Toon 2016 hacking. That sounds pretty good, Zero. I have plenty of games, though. What I lack is the time to play a lot of single-player ones. For the moment, anyway. Whee! Oh, where you go? Can I have you... You know what, you can just leave. I don't need the med kit. Alright, you can give me the med kit. That works too. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Give him the toolbox. That needs adorable survivors. I will miss playing against people like yourselves. Oh, I'm nowhere near the other gate. There's not even a TV near it. I'll have to... I haven't tried Survivor, no. But I kind of lost interest in, Deep Rock Galactic. I liked DRG for a bit. DRG was pretty fun for a little while, but I eventually just... Yeah. It's not that DRG's... Again, DRG's not a bad game. It's very well made. I just unlocked everything and was kind of done. I liked playing as Scout in DRG. That was pretty fun. Right, well, that was my last game. Yeah, I think I'm the same, Maddock. It's just that this game kind of pulled me in a bit longer than most. I usually like games to have a conclusion at some point where I move on after I've had my fill, but this game just kept me engaged for 5 years somehow. Because it used to have a lot to offer, but as I said last year when I quit, I genuinely do feel like I have done everything in this game, and as enjoyable as an occasional match can be, I think I need to move on to something else. Even if I do find some enjoyment in this game, I need to find my enjoyment in other games and more regularly and have something that's new, not something that's just comfortable and familiar, but is still full of problems. Stop trying to spook everyone, Sadako. Yeah, companies want you to play games forever. They're like called forever games, where they just keep you coming back more and more. And maybe they're starting to slowly turn a corner of improving this game very, very slowly, but I think I'm just genuinely done. K-Nex Kill would be damned. I'll find another game we can play co-op in. But that's it. I think it's just time for me to move on to something else. Genuinely so. Oh, I got another Balatro thing to sell. Cool. Yeah, it's true. There is no other game like it. And anything that tries to be similar to it just ends up failing. Just quickly selling off a Steam card that I got from playing Balatro earlier. There we go. That'll do. Murky Divers is really fun. Card game team like Repo but underwater. Yeah. Oh wait, I can't really show that, otherwise it might slightly spoil what I'm gonna play. But yeah, actually, if I do that, no one knows what I'm gonna pick. Yeah, let's just do that for a minute. I'm trying to. I want to show the screen, but I kind of want to not give away what I'm playing this afternoon right off the bat. So I'm gonna try and hide it. That peaking has a lot of attention. What about Manning? Yeah, I've seen that. That doesn't really. I've said peak. Didn't really pique my attention, that one. Starts with a D and ends with Doom, but I don't want to spoil it. No, there's no new Doom today. I do need to do my monthly playtesting, but that will be done later. Right, so once again, and this time with more feeling, because what I'm going to do differently this time is I am going to uninstall Dead by Daylight, and then I'm going to find a fucking replacement for it. I'm not just going to uninstall it and have nothing. I'm going to find something to replace the game that's different. So then I have something new to engage with. Yes, you do, Deets. I don't know when I'm going to do the playtesting stream, but it hasn't happened this month yet. Anyway, just to confirm, here it is, my 3,400 whatever hours. Sorry, Painx Killer, but I'm going to be uninstalling this game and I'm not coming back this time. I'm going to say, though, just to be safe, I'm not ruling out that I don't ever return to the game. But this time, I'm going to not come back until I actually see something stupidly significant happen. If ever. And to be honest with you, if I find another game that's better, then I may not come back at all. But, yeah, I think I am actually done. And I don't mean 2v8 either. I mean, it would have to be something super duper significant. Maybe the 10th anniversary will deliver something epic, but I can't see it. Anyway, I'm uninstalling the game. Yep, oops. And the screen disappeared. And I don't know. Why am I uninstalling the game? I don't fucking care. Piss off, survey. I don't... It brought up a bloody survey. Why am I uninstalling? Because your game has not got good balancing. How's that? Stupid thing. And there it is. It's done. It's over. I'm clean. I'm free. Dead by Daylight has been uninstalled. Maybe this time for good. And now I have 130 gigabytes of free hard drive space on my SSD. Oh, I feel so cleansed, and I feel like I can actually possibly install a game now that's like 90 gig. I have free space to install something. Even while Elden Ring's still installed on my computer, which I'm playing in co-op. Nah, DVD is not 150, it's about 50 gig or so. So, I'm also referring to how they handled Red Dead Online. They basically killed it for mismanagement. They saw how much happy excellent GTA 5 was. Yeah, it's about 50 gig. Okay, so I guess the main thing that was achieved during this morning stream is I quit Dead by Daylight again. But this time I'm gonna try and stay off it and replace it with something else. I've got Balatro for now to play. That's something I can sink my teeth into, but I need something else. Something that will really sucker me in and make me forget about playing DVD, to be honest. That's 40 Majona installations. So how much is Darktide at the moment? That's the game. Oh yeah, you said House Flipper was free, didn't you? yeah, you're right, it is. The first house flipper is free. Playtest request go in maps and mods. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, you could put your request in Nerd Deed if you want to do something like that. You can absolutely do that. Another Blade House Flipper. Horde Misfits Blade House Flipper. Game before 6th of April at 6 p.m. Well, no harm in just acquiring it. Maybe I'll never play it, but it's a free game, so I might as well grab it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do anything with it, but you know. Okay, Dark Tide is currently not on sale. It's currently £28.4. Oh wait, that's just a bundle. Oh no, that's just a bundle. Oh, it's $32.99 at the moment. I think you'd enjoy House Flipper, honestly. It is your kind of game. Okay. How much space do I need for the game? 72 gigabytes. Yeah, no, you're not supposed to see my screen at the moment. Now you can see it. 72 gig SSD recommended. I just about have the graphics requirements to play it. Storage isn't a problem. I have 130 gigs free, so that's fine. That's within my remit. Dark Tower as well. Okay, that's good. I might wait for it to go on sale though. Is there any DLC I'd need for this game as well? That's the thing. If it requires me to have DLC as well on top of it, no. It's just I can just buy the base game and we're good. Okay. I might wait for it to go on sale then. In that case. Like the moment it goes on sale and it goes like about 50% off or whatever sales this game gets. I know this game does get some pretty decent sales when one occurs. Next time this game's on sale, I think I'll snap it up and I'll try it. There is 3 DLC, 2 classes, and 1 to get some skins and in-game currency for more skins. So what I'll do is I'll put it on my wish list and then I can track when it goes on sale. Because I know several of you have recommended this game. Maybe it's about time I actually started taking those recommendations and playing them. It's still, why is it saying it's $28.4 though? That's the weird thing. It's saying it's £28.4. But why? Oh, because it's part of a bundle with 2 games I already own. But it would still be a bit of a discount. Yeah, I own the previous 2 Vermin games. Alright. Well, I'll wait for it to go on sale then. And then next time it is, I'll pick it up. And then I can play with Shakar sometime. That'll be fun. Whee! But I will wait until it goes on sale, though, before I play it. Guess that means in the meantime I'll have to find something else to keep me busy. A little small something. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, here's my updated wish list. Ignore that one, that's going to be gone as soon as the sale arrives, I think. I think to remove this one actually, but I'll keep it for now. I am trying to whittle down this wish list, but there's still quite a fair bit on there. I mean, 1 or 2 of these are actually games I'm on my bucket list, like Terminal Velocity and... Actually, that's just it. That's the only one that is a bucket list game, Terminal Velocity. I do like them and trim it occasionally. Is there no also on Aliens games that been? Could have sworn there was. Yeah, I can't really get anything too big because I'm going to pick up Dark Tide as soon as it goes on sale. Oh, Aliens Fireteam Elite. Yeah, fair enough. Repo is good funds with friends as well. Fair enough. Alright, well, I'll buy Dark Tide as soon as it goes on sale next time, and I'll install that, and that'll be my new thing to play and try out. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Be nice to play a... Alright, well, it's been just over 3 hours. I think it's a good time for me to take a pause from this surprisingly this morning stream for Peak Dopelives Day hasn't quite gone as I expected. I would not have said, oh yeah, by the end of this stream you'll be quitting Dead by Daylight for the second time and you'll also make progress in Balatro. And that's just the morning stream. So, an interesting start to Peak Dopelives Day, to say the least. An interesting start indeed. So, as this is Peak Dopelives Day, I'm going to be streaming 2 more times. So this is not the end of my streaming for today. I will be doing 2 more, well, a stream in the afternoon and a stream in the evening. So I'm going to take a break now for about an... Yeah, I might actually reinstall Deep Rock Galactic. That'll tide me over for a little bit. They have a new season out. That game is pretty fun. That might tide me over. Actually, that's probably a good idea, Zeta. I might reinstall Deep Rock, play that for a bit until Dark Tide is on sale. That game would definitely be nice to go back to. So, that's actually a pretty good shout, Zeta. Thanks for that. Firewatch. So yeah, I'm going to have a break for an hour. I'm going to nip outside and get a soft drink for later and just get some fresh air, touch some grass. And then in about an hour's time, I will be back for the second stream of Peak Dopelives Day, where I will be playing a game from my Gifted Games list, which should be quite perfect, shall we say, and hopefully quite fun. So I hope to see some of you back here in about an hour or so from now. So, and if not, thanks for watching me play Balatro and Dead by Daylight, and see you in a little bit.